Welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock Season 5. Today, we're going to be building a huge 5-in-1 iron farm for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, but this is not the normal iron farm that you expect. No, it's a 5-in-1 mob farm. It's gonna be crazy, and there's a special twist at the end, because it's actually a really nice gift to somebody that we love. This is also the final video of the year 2022. I swear, it's like 2019. That's what it feels like still. Anyway, so the second half of this video is going to be discussing all the plans and goals for the coming years, and a little bit of a life reveal and kitten reveal as well, so don't miss it. Anyway, let's hop into the builds. So we got all of our spillagers down here at the triple spider farm, and they're already breeding. I didn't even get them any food.
What did you call them?
Spillagers? They're spider villagers.
No. This is not like a mop ad. Silent. They're
Spillagers. Spinillagers?
They're spinillagers.
That does not roll off the tongue.
On them.
They're spillagers.
Neither does Gru Villager, but that didn't stop us from having Gru Villager and Son of Gru Villager, the founders of this clan.
Yeah, I think Grillager was a better name, but I mean, you know, whatever. I always get outvoted on these things.
Oh my gosh, there's so many children.
Oh god, that's a lot of children. Okay, that's too many. They already bred like 7. 4, 5, 6.
Let's see, there's 5 there.
There's 8 babies already.
There's 8 babies.
They're making a 9.
Adults. We've doubled them. No.
At this rate, they're gonna take over the world by tomorrow. We're building a combo iron farm, and it's gonna be tossing all the iron golems straight into the fight pit. They're gonna be fighting the slimes, they're gonna be fighting the spiders, they're gonna be fighting that frog up there. Oh, we're also gonna be throwing the cats in there too. And I have no remorse.
Yeah. If you stand back, this thing looks like it's got bad teeth.
It does have slimy green bad teeth.
Go to the dentist, kids. What do we need to do? Because I've never actually built an iron farm on Bedrock.
You've never built an iron farm?
That's what I have you for.
Man, I have an entire channel of tutorials to sell you. Let me tell you.
I know. I have built an Iron Titan before on Java, and I've built a more recent iron farm on Java, but I've never built a Bedrock one, so.
Okay, well, so an Iron Titan, that's pretty impressive. Bedrock iron farms actually surprisingly use like the same mechanics. Just replace doors with beds, and bam, you got yourself a 21st century iron farm. They're so dumb looking. There's one that's like halfway off the bed. There's just a baby on the floor over here. There's a baby halfway out of the floor. This one's like coming out of the bottom of the bed. This one's like halfway through the bed. Everywhere that we got ourselves a slab, that's where we're gonna have a villager. So there should be room for like 36 villagers in here.
Something like that we counted, yeah.
And then there's gonna be like 4 other villagers out there just for selling string too, because we have a lot of string.
I feel like they did the cat thing to try to get us to stop making iron farms.
Little did they know, it's just very convenient to have that amount of string.
Because the poppies weren't enough discouragement.
No, the cute little flowers that they give to villagers, that wasn't enough to tug at the heartstrings. They had to throw a cat in there.
No, we're all monsters. We're all monsters.
We always have been. I built myself a glow squid farm that actually works, like... If this thing ends up producing glow squids as well, that's gonna be the stupidest thing ever. Oh yeah, and this is a single layer of water, so no matter what, it's gonna suffocate and die. Okay. So our entire room of villagers has now been emptified, and they've all been moved into the actual iron farm area. So this room is looking pretty nice and clean now. We're gonna have a whole wall of librarian villagers, because of course we are. And then we're gonna have a bunch of loom dudes and a couple other guys, and basically all the worst villagers ever are gonna be across this wall right here, right in the corner where nobody wants them. So now it's just the painful process of actually like putting down workstations and finding out who links to it, and then actually like giving them that workstation. And I gotta do this like 30 times until they're all got a workstation, and then we should start to see some iron golems. And yeah, this thing does actually produce glow squids, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. So Liara just dropped down 3 more villagers that she totally didn't steal from Beardstone, and now we gotta get these guys into like the whole thing as well. And that's kind of like herding cats, but much worse, because they're villagers. After an extremely small amount of pain and suffering later, that was a lie, it was a lot of pain and suffering, we now have every single villager in the trading hall actually linked to something. Liara is bringing over another 6 villagers to fill in those 3 cells, And those 3 cells right there. I don't know what profession any of these guys are going to be, but we'll figure that out in a moment. And right now we should start to see some form of iron golems spawning in the area. And I don't know if they can spawn on lower slabs. I'm pretty sure they couldn't, but you know, Bedrock Edition. But I don't see any golems, so we're probably just going to have to wait for a little while longer. Oh, never mind. There's one right there. It works. Cool. Great. Yeah, so now I need to figure out how we're actually going to include these guys into the farm. So the idea is we just kick them into this single water stream right here. They get flooded into the area with all the cave spiders and all of these slimes, and then eventually they'll find their way into that lava. Oh, and also like item collection. That's probably important. We should probably get item collection down there. And then we gotta hook that item collection up into the rest of the storage system, and we gotta move the storage system. There's still a lot of stuff to do. So it turns out it's been summoning golems, and it just works, actually. This is great. So yeah, we gotta figure out, like, just, I guess, a water stream? A water stream. That sounds about simple enough. Go on now. You know you want to go down there. There we go. Look how efficient this iron farm is. Oh, are they gonna get stuck right here? Yeah, we might need to, like, rearrange these water streams quite a bit. Yeah, they're gonna get stuck on all these ledges. How are you standing on midair? Stop it. Hey, look at that. Iron golems are dying. It's actually working. It does a thing. Yeah, but there's still no item collection. It's been like 20 seconds. Don't expect everything to happen in 20 seconds. Come on. So Tiny Slime versus Chad Golem. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna... Okay, well... Better luck next time. Okay, so this iron farm is actually gonna, like, crank out the golems. I mean, they just keep spawning in. I haven't even, like, killed them all yet. And there's still a dude down there. So for every 10 villagers that you have in your iron farm, you get 1 additional... iron golem in the mob cap. So if you got 10 villagers, you get 1 golem. If you got 20 villagers, 2 golems. 30 villagers, 3 golems. So adding more villagers does slightly increase the rates, but it's better just build multiple farms if you really want to put those villagers to maximum use. Look at this! The iron golems are actually farming the slimes for us. Okay, it does actually work. This is miraculous. This whole thing is like working out so perfectly. And then the iron golem goes into the lava. I'm about to add some more lava down there so they won't get bunched up. This is great. Oh, we got a glow squid too. Amazing. Okay, everything's coming out perfect. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Although I guess the golems are going to be killing our spiders, so this is actually going to reduce our XP rates.
Yeah, but it's not like it's the best XP farm to begin with. Like, the villagers are going to be a better XP source than that.
No, it's kind of a fun combo farm. We need to throw other stuff in here. What else can we throw in here? Okay, so what if, instead of putting the villagers into the iron farm, we just send them down the kill chamber? Just put them in there with the rest of them. Make them fight to survive. This is a revolutionary new kill chamber design. Nobody's ever seen anything this dumb before. It's not made to kill spiders. Those go up. And then it's made to kill the large and the medium slimes. The babies maybe die. They might go up. Who knows? The golems, they die. The glow squids, they die. Everything dies. So that guy's like right above the magma blocks, but he's not dying. Because he's magic. Okay, so the baby slimes actually float above the magma blocks as well, which is how they go up to the top and don't die. Okay, this is unintended, but we're getting glow squids at the top. Great, now you can kill it with looting. Fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. Oh man, the golems are just absolutely wrecking house. Oh, I love this. There's just constant entertainment at this farm now. It's great. It's way better. You doing all right down there?
No, I fell in. It's quite sad.
So you've been busy doing all kinds of things.
Yeah. I got most of what we could need.
We got all the major ones. We got protection, breaking, efficiency, mending. We got all the important stuff, so...
Yeah,
we're probably good.
Unbreaking was the only thing I really cared if I got, and of course that meant it was the last one.
Of course, naturally.
He offered me mending 5 times before he finally offered me unbreaking.
He did not get the message.
We may need some corporate persuasion.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bully him a little bit, because that's a little bit expensive. We need to get some zombie trades. But we also have another problem out here, and that is these guys need a home, and our storage also needs a bit of a home too.
And my plan as far as these guys was to make a couple of cells like right here on both sides. Started redoing the storage system, but apparently I don't know how to make item filters properly on Bedrock, so they're just...
Well, lucky for you, I sort of know how to do that, so I will fix this.
Yep. What
Sloy.
is it you're doing in here, Hiddens?
Nothing. Don't look behind me. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Just look at that
I
wall.
don't need to look behind you to find out that you've been fiddling, because this is not supposed to be black stone.
Well, those are the blocks that were there before. Anyway, we need you to settle a debate. Are they called spillagers or spidillagers? How do you say
Yeah,
it?
they're called spidillagers.
They're called
obviously. They're-
spillagers, obviously.
They're villagers that are in the spider spawner, so they're
Ominous.
spidillagers.
They're spillagers because it's much easier to say.
Yes! There's less syllables in spillagers.
Yeah.
Spadillager, also spidillagers makes it sound like they're made of potatoes, like spud.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just making fun of my accent now. So
I just said spadillagers, and it sounds exactly that way too.
Spadillagers.
If 2 out of 3 have an accent that makes it sound wrong, then maybe we shouldn't go with that name. Calling them spillagers, everyone for it say yay.
No one says yay.
What?
well, this was your idea to begin
It was
with.
your idea! I was waiting for you to say yay so I can say yay.
I guess we call those spadillagers then, aren't we?
Yay!
I'm just gonna go die now.
Democracy has been a failure. We have villagers here!
Yay!
And they all
Well,
try.
I meant
They're
I
not-
meant the
Yes,
golem
They're not
down here.
villagers. They're spadillagers. All right, yeah.
It's spidillagers, but I meant the
Yeah.
golem was what I was trying to point at.
Oh my god, there's a golem. Have you wait, is this a golem that you added for slime farm?
No, it's an
Or-
iron
and
farm.
he-
No.
There's a golem farm in here.
Yeah, there's a golem
Yeah,
farm
there's
now.
an iron farm right up here. Look.
Oh my god.
The glass is to keep us from falling in, not them from falling out.
We can remove the glass and they will not really stop here at all.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is pretty
but
screwed.
we'll fall through.
Bye.
Which one of you?
So look, there's efficiency and there's all these other books, and I got all of them. It was all me.
It wasn't.
It was definitely Liara. I did nothing.
Yeah, good job.
I
Holy
built the
crap.
iron farm and I
Oh.
put the villagers in.
Oh, this is
which
amazing.
means, Zoe, which means it's now your turn.
Oh, 64 emeralds for an efficiency 5 book.
Yeah. So I have a
Yeah.
bat and he
Oh
has
my
some
God,
knees,
this-
and we're gonna just do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy is getting publicly executed. I'm gonna get zombie human relationships specialist on this. You two do understand. You two do realize that you basically just upgraded my base here.
Well, you did that to our bases last season, and the season before that, and the season before that, and
Yeah.
the season before that. So I mean,
Did I?
But,
yeah, you kind of did. Did you forget about that? That's like the whole thing you did.
Okay, your personal base last season, I put a giant Spirit Halloween banner, and that's pretty much the only thing I did.
Besides, like all the concrete. Do you remember the calcite, Zoe?
Oh my god, yes,
Yes.
Oh wow.
You build more
I
bases
actually-
for other people
this
than you
is
build your own
actually really
bases.
hot touching.
Yes. You're helping me
Nice.
with my roof, and yeah, you've done so much.
Oh, this is so sweet of you.
Merry Christmas.
Yay!
Yay.
Oh.
There's iron in this
No.
Where's
chest.
the hug emote? Is there a hug emote? Come on. Walk into it. Walk into the
Oh,
hug
yeah.
emote.
And there's also all that.
Yeah. Yeah, you are gonna have to decorate though, cause like
And,
Yeah.
there's
again, I
some
figured.
holes in the wall.
Here's the other piece of bad news for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about 1,500 blocks that way, and Silent's about 1,500 blocks that way.
I get to be the midway point.
You are the train hub.
Congratulations.
So cool. I get to be the middle spoon.
Time for the 2023 goals and plans. Every single year since we started the channel, I do this at the end of the year, talking about what happened and what's going to happen in the next year. So to start off, this year has been kind of the worst year for the channel in terms of views and subs in a long time. And that's pretty much entirely my fault. I haven't been dedicating as much time or energy as I should have, and I haven't been improving upon what I've been uploading enough to stay relevant, dang it. Subscriber goals are a thing that we do basically every single year to try and guess where we're going to be at in a year's time, and we started 2022 with 452,000 subscribers, which is just so many to say, and we're ending the year of about 520,000, which is 68,000 new subscribers. We're just 1,000 off, so sad. So welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, and hopefully you enjoy all the future contents. So what is our subscriber goal for 2023? Well, I'm hoping to reach 650,000 subscribers with maybe a stretch goal of like 750. We didn't even quite reach our, sub goal this year. Our sub goal for this year was 550 with a stretch of 650. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll go past our goals. Generally, we go past our goals, but it just hasn't been that great of a year recently. But that being said, 68,000 is the lowest new subs in a year, and like 4 years. Normally we get like 100k plus or something. So yeah, the channel's not doing that great, okay? So what am I gonna do about it? Well, I am trying to change up the video editing, the pacing and flow of videos, along with the types of things that I make videos on to try and help the channel do a little bit better. So if you notice some different styles of content, let me know what you think about it. Of course, your feedback is always super appreciated because you're the people I'm making the videos for. The ultimate goal is just to make better videos in general, have them be more entertaining and more interesting to watch. So the channel's been struggling for a couple of years now, not gonna lie, ever since COVID officially got over, and ever since YouTube changed up the algorithm to not rely on video tags as much, the channel's just been tanking. So I don't know what the new secret is to YouTube, but I need to figure it out and fast, because beyond YouTube, I don't really have much. This is all I got, dang it. So I'm all in, and you're not getting rid of me, okay? In 2023, I do want to do a lot more collabs with people just because it's like super fun. It's kind of one of the funnest parts of being a YouTuber. The Mario Kart race that we just did was one of the funniest things I've done in a long time. And pretty much all collabs that we do are just a great time in general. Turns out YouTubers are just like fun people to hang out with. What can I say? Speaking of collabs, we will have a new mini-series starting in January of 2023, and that's going to last about a month or so, and I think I'll be doing only streams on that series, but we'll see what happens. I don't know, we might turn that into videos. I still need to plan what exactly I'm doing in that series, but keep your eyes peeled, because that's going to have, like, a lot of cool people in it, and I'm super excited for it. So content in 2023 is going to be mostly the same. We're going to be doing bug rock and beta videos along with any extra Minecraft news that happens to pop up because those are always fun to cover. Truly Bedrock is going to have a lot more collabs and technical projects with more focus on weird mechanics, bugs, and just fun Bedrock exclusive features. And we're going to have more tutorials of everything. I said that 2022 was going to be the year of tutorials, but there didn't turn out to be that many Minecraft updates this year, so I kind of already have like 2 to 6 tutorials on like all the major builds, and I don't like to do repeat tutorials of things. Like I could just post another Guardian farm or Iron farm to like get a quick 1,000,000 views or something, but that seems a bit weird. And also like all the other farms that I have still work, but people don't like to watch old videos even if it's like a couple months old, even if it still perfectly works fine and nothing's changed. YouTube is just kind of weird like that. So I kind of am forced to recycle old tutorials, which I guess is something that I just need to get more comfortable doing. But it just feels weird to like make a new farm for something, even though the old ones still work. And unless there's like a new mechanic or a bug that was changed or like a completely new design, it just feels kind of weird, you know? But I do want to focus more on early game tutorials, small farms, easy and quick things for new players, because there's a lot of people who aren't like, pro Minecrafters, or who don't know all the crazy mechanics, or who don't have all the resources. So I want to open up the game a little bit to the early game players. Now shorts, it's the newest and hottest thing on YouTube, and I definitely want to upload more shorts in 2023. I don't know why I haven't this year. I've just been like forgetting about it. I haven't gotten into the habit of it yet. They are pretty fun, and it's a great little way to introduce new ideas and content to the channel without investing a ton of time. So stay tuned for that, and of course if you have any things that you want me to make shorts on, let me know. They're pretty easy and straightforward. And of course I also want to do more live streaming on YouTube as well. I'll probably be announcing the streams ahead of time time so that you know when they will happen. Overall, it's probably a good idea for me to move away from Twitch and on to YouTube, because Twitch is like a great streaming platform. They really got it figured out, but it's incredibly hard to grow on Twitch, and it's super hard to bring people from YouTube over to Twitch as well. I mean, we get like 200-ish viewers over there, and we have 500,000 subscribers. There's a little bit of a discrepancy there, as you can see. YouTube has also gotten so much better for live streaming in the last couple of years, and there's really not much of a reason to not switch over to YouTube, but we'll see what happens. As you might know, the one character attribute that I have is a terrible sleep schedule, and that's been a consistent part of my life since, let's see, forever. So that's still something that I'm trying to manage and get under control, and it's basically just been entirely whack this entire year. So if I can somehow manage to get my sleep schedule under control and actually wake up at a better time, I'll be able to make more beta and snapshot videos on the day that they release, and I'll just be able to make more videos in general instead of waking up at like 5 p.m. and just being dead to the world. Now, as usual, I'm only going to be making beta videos on the actually important and interesting betas that have changes that actually affect people. Probably the biggest thing that's hurt the channel this year is the fact that I missed a lot of videos and streams, and that's because I got a house. Kind of. It's complicated. Basically, it's a gigantic mess and a huge project that I've had to invest like thousands of hours and dollars into. I mean, it's just like a filth pit. It's super draining on time and energy and enthusiasm, but I have gotten it to a decent point, and I should be finishing most of the major projects in 2023 and have it hopefully fully-ish done in 2024 or so. Now that it's in a good place, I'll be working on it a lot less and investing much more time into YouTube, since that's what I actually enjoy. But since you're probably curious, here's some pictures of like all the crap I've been doing. Now, luckily, this place was cheap because, like, have you seen the housing market? There's, like, sheds going for $1 million, man. Ain't nobody got money for that. Nobody. Are you crazy? As for our Discord community, we're currently expanding our mod team, the build team, and the event planners, and we're going to be doing some reshuffling internally to make our, team structures a little bit better for everyone. So in 2023, I want to do a lot more stuff for the community and just have more fun with everyone, more events, more stuff on the fan servers, a better Discord experience for everybody, because Discord really is the heart of our community, and you should totally join our Discord server if you haven't, because, like, why not? What are you waiting for? Also, the fact that the channel hasn't been doing well just kind of kills your, motivation and enthusiasm for future videos. So it's just kind of like an easy downward spiral that I feel a lot of people get sucked into. But luckily, a few videos on the channel have actually been doing better than normal. So that's good. Gives you the happy feelings. So I do have a lot more video ideas. And now that I kind of know what's working and what you guys are liking better, I can make more of that and just start to improve and build upon what is working for the channel. So hopefully 2023 will just be a much better year in general, and I hope to bring you guys a lot more interesting videos. I'm excited for things to come, and I hope it's going to be great. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you guys absolutely everywhere. And then there was silence.